Hey y'all, it's me Marty. Oh, coffee on a cool day. It is Monday, October 24th, 2022. It's about 45 degrees out. Cooled off, way cooled off from yesterday. But it's great. It's kind of gray and breezy out. But it's fall in Minnesota. I love it. So doing some projects outside and also working in the shop. And in this video, I am going to show you two different projects. Actually, three. So there's two main ones, and watch through all the way to the end, and I'm going to show you another little project I've been doing. Okay, so I'm going to show you two different things here, and the reason I'm showing the reason I'm showing both of them is because they're kind of the same, but they're different. And this isn't a how-to video. I already made them, but I just wanted to show you the finished products and just talk about them a little bit. Okay, so y'all know I like to do Scrollsawn. I know a lot of you like Scrollsawn. You know, like the different kinds of different things you do in Scrollsawn. Why did I go like that? I don't know. I know I'm weird, but it's what I do. Anyway, so here they are. We have a Scrollsawn intarsia snowman, and we have a Scrollsawn nativity segmentation. Okay, they're kind of the same but kind of different. Okay, so both of them are kind of like a type of Scrollsawn woodworking where you take pieces of wood and put them together to make a picture, to make a decoration. This is intarsia. In intarsia, you use different kinds of woods, okay, to put together, and you glue them together, you cut them, you sand them, glue them together, and then you put a clear coat on, and you just see the different colors and the grains of the different woods. This here is kind of the same, but this is all cut out of one piece of wood. This was cut out of a piece of pine, okay, and then you paint or stain each individual piece, and you glue them together and make a picture. So they're kind of the same, but they're kind of different. I'm going to talk a little bit about each one. Okay, so, and I've done this one before. So this is a intarsia snowman, and it is black walnut, poplar, oak, cherry, and mahogany. Okay, and so it's a Judy Gale Roberts pattern. I've done a few of these. I think I made a couple for gifts, and I think I sold a couple too. So, yeah, it's just kind of a fun one. And getting close to the Christmas season, so I thought I'd do a couple of Christmas things here. So yeah, it's kind of fun to make. So you take the pattern and you divide it up into the different sections, and then you trace the patterns on wood out of different kinds of woods, you know. And so those pieces there are snow. Okay, it's supposed to be snow. It's a snowman. So I used poplar, kind of a lighter wood. Then the gloves. Let's see, the gloves and part of the scarf are mahogany, and then the rest of the scarf is oak, and the hat is black walnut. And yeah, so yeah, you just cut the individual pieces and you sand them, and it's a lot of fiddly diddly. I like doing intarsia, and I want to do more intarsia, but it's a lot of little putsy stuff to do. It's not hard, and it's using small pieces of wood, but just a lot of putsy stuff, you know, because you cut the different pieces, and they don't go together perfectly. Even if you're really careful and you follow lines, they still don't go together perfectly. And I'm not going to zoom in real close because you'll see how imperfect this is, but from a distance it looks good. And I want to get better at it and get better at cutting them closer. But basically you cut the pieces and then you have to trim the pieces. Okay, whatever doesn't fit together, you got to just kind of recut them. You know, sometimes you have to cut a whole new piece. Sometimes you just got to trim that piece or sand so they fit together better. And once everything is fit together pretty good, then you just take each piece and you round over the edges, the top edges, just to give it a soft look, a round over look. And there's different tools you can use to do that. I usually just use sandpaper, but I realized my my homemade spindle sander thing that I made, it's actually a foam sander thing, so I actually used that to round over the pieces. So I just held it each little piece on it and just kind of round over the pieces as the sander's going around. That worked pretty good. then you put them all together, and and I put, you don't have to do this. I got a little glue on the back here, but I put it on a tempered hardboard or just hardboard. I just glue a backer on. I don't always do that, but it works out better. I have a Loon intarsia in the house, and I didn't put a backer board on it, but I think it's better to have a backer board on it. So yeah, you put a backer board on it, and then you glue all the pieces on together. Kind of trim it and, fine tune it and, wipe the glue spots away and stuff. And then just clear coat it. So I got 2 coats of, just, clear lacquer spray that I put on this, and it turned out pretty nice. But yeah, there's some challenges in doing intarsia. There's a lot of this fiddly diddly little trimming and sanding, trying to fit things together. Now the eyes, nose, and the buttons, usually I drill holes, and then I put round pieces of like black walnut or purple heart in there. I didn't want to do that this time, so I actually just drew them on with marker. So that's okay to do too. And then I drew the smile with a marker. I actually did another one of these where he had little rosy faces, like rosy cheeks. And I did that out of cherry. I did that once before too. But yeah, this is kind of fun. And I actually have template for the snowman here. So that's what I'm going to do with all my intarsias too. All the ones that I'm doing from now on, I am going to make hardboard templates. Let's see, I don't have a piece with me, but this stuff here, it's just 1/8" hardboard, and I use that for a lot of my templates. Well, like see here, that's what I use to make templates, because then you can just trace it on the wood. If it's a really detailed pattern, or if it's a pattern you're not going to do again, you maybe are just going to do it one time, then it's okay to take a paper pattern and trace it on, or use spray glue and attach the paper pattern to your wood. But I want to do more of these intarsias, so I want to make templates for all of them. And I already have templates for the snowman. Actually, they're plexiglass, so I can see through them. So I just trace them on here for the different parts. So that is an intarsia snowman. Okay, now on to the segmentation. Okay, and I've only done one segmentation before, and it's a little one. I think I showed it in a video one time. It's just a small one. It's like a sunset in the mountains, but I didn't paint it or anything or stain it. Now segmentation, again, you cut everything out of the one piece of wood. So everything fits tighter together because it's all cut out of one piece of wood. You're not individually cutting them out of different kinds of woods and then trying to fit them. You're just basically cutting a puzzle. And what I did, and what most people do, is they use like colored stains for stuff like this, so you still have the wood grain. I don't have them. I have a couple of colored stains, blue and red, for my flags that I do, but I didn't have the other colors I wanted, so I just used paint. So just little, the cheap 50-cent or 80-cent acrylic bottles of paint you get at Walmart, and I just decided what colors I wanted for the different parts. And what I did was I just first of all, you cut all the pieces, same thing. They're going to fit together better because they're all cut together. They're cut out of one piece. But you still want to round over the edges a little bit. Not as much as you do in intarsia, but... and then I just painted the different pieces. And what I did was I painted them and I wiped the paint off right away. So then it looks more like a stain because you have the grain showing through. So yeah. I had one inside cut, the face of Jesus there, and so I had to drill a hole, and you can kind of see it in the corner, but not too bad, from a distance. You don't see it, but and you can use different colors. I just looked at a couple of pictures of ones that other people made and kind of went along with that, but I also kind of did my own colors and stuff. So yeah. So they're two different things, really. They're both a form of scrollsawn, okay? And they're both kind of like making a puzzle type pieced-in decoration thing. This is segmentation. You cut everything out of one piece of wood, and then you kind of paint or stain the pieces. This is intarsia. You cut all the pieces out of different kinds of woods, and there's no painting or staining. You just clear coat it, and you let the natural colors of the wood come out. Two different things, really, but kind of related. And they both have challenges and just, lots of putsy little sanding and all that stuff, and then gluing them together, and there's some trumpeter swans flying by. Distraction squirrel. It's what I do. Anyway, just wanted to share these. I just think they're kind of cool. Drool in there. Sorry, I might edit that out. You know I'm not going to. All the little flubs I do, I don't edit them. I just leave them there because it's part of the fun. Anywho, intarsia snowman and a segmentation nativity. Okay, I promised another little project. Now this is something I've been wanting to do, and I've seen them before, and I wanted to try them. There's a lot of different ones of these, but this is the first one I tried. I don't know if they really have a name. Stick people and pets, I guess they might call them. But this is what I made. So it's just a guy and his dog, and he's kind of leaning over. He's kind of a stick person, and I don't know. I just think it was really kind of cool. Now, a couple of things about these. First of all, there's a whole bunch of patterns out there. I think there's, so this is a guy and his dog. I think there's a girl and a cat. I think there's a guy and a girl hiking. There's different people holding different pets and just doing different things. Just kind of stick people and pets kind of thing. They're pretty popular. It's kind of a new thing, but it's getting pretty popular. And I want to do more of these. So they're just kind of neat. And they stand up. I don't know if you can see that, but you know, you cut them flat on the bottom so they stand up. But a couple of things about these now. Okay, so I cut these out of 2 different color woods because that's what kind of looks neat. Most people do it out of contrasting woods. The guy, let's see here. Trying to figure out, what did I use? Okay, that's, okay, this is alder. The guy is alder, kind of like cherry, and the dog is yellow birch. 2 different kinds of wood. But they didn't fit together perfectly because I cut them separately. I mean, they look pretty good, especially from a distance. Everything looks better from a distance. It's just like me. I look way better from a distance. Look back here. I'm pretty handsome. But then I get right up here. I mean, yeah, I'm pretty scary looking. Anywho, it looks pretty good and they fit pretty good. But I don't think I'm going to do it like this most of the time. I want to make more of these, but I think what I'm going to do, instead of using 2 different kinds of woods, I'll probably do this too, because I like using natural woods. I'll probably do that also. But I think what I'm going to do more, I'm going to cut both pieces out of the same piece of wood, because this is one pattern, okay? I have the pattern laying around here somewhere. But it's one pattern, the guy and the dog. It's like a puzzle. I'm going to cut it out of one piece of wood. Let's say I do it out of oak. But then the dog or the guy, one of them I'll stain and the other one I'll just clear coat. So then they'll be contrasting, but they're still out of the same piece of wood. That way I cut them together out of the same piece of wood so they're going to fit together better. So I think I'll do more like that, but I might do more like this. If you're really careful as you're cutting, you can use different woods and fit them together. I mean, they're pretty close. It's just not a real tight fit. So yeah, I don't know what you call the. I think there's actually a book out there. Well, somebody made these up. The stick people and pets or something like that. Just kind of a new popular thing. And they're kind of funny looking people and stuff. But they're all holding a pet. And I think there's one with a guy holding a lizard, but he's not smiling. Yeah, just some different ones. And there's a lot of different stick people patterns out there now. Just it's kind of a new thing, but I thought it was kind of cool. I've been wanting to try it, and now I did. Yeah, they just keep coming out with more and more things you can do on the Scrollsawn because it's such a creative, versatile tool. There's so many different things you can do. Tons of different things you can do. Christmas ornaments and puzzles and names and intarsia and segmentation and doing these people and doing games and all kinds of different things. It's really kind of cool what you can do with the Scrollsawn. Doing 3D compound stuff, all kinds of stuff. And again, I have lots of videos and all the different things that I've made, talking about different things I've made on the Scrollsawn, how the Scrollsawn works, tips and tricks. So check out my Scrollsawn playlist because I have a lot in there. Yeah, so I'm going to be doing more intarsia. I don't think I'm going to do a whole lot of segmentation. It's okay. I just wanted to do one. and to show you the difference. But I like intarsia better because you use the natural woods and different colors and stuff. Yeah, they don't fit together as good, and you get a lot of finicky, putsy little stuff to do on them. But I like it better. I like intarsia better than segmentation, but they both are pretty. Segmentation is more along the lines of inlay or like stained glass window type of thing. But yeah. But anyway, I'm going to be doing more intarsias. I'm going to do a loon one, and yeah, I got a whole bunch coming up here, and some more Christmas ones too. So, and I'm going to be doing more of these little people and pets and stuff. So, and yeah, lots of different woodworking things I'm going to be doing, and working on my Christmas ornaments, making some Christmas presents, some new things, yeah, along with all my other projects and stuff. But so yeah, more videos coming up, and yeah, I'll have another prostate video update as things change. I'm hoping, I mean, right now my surgery is going to be the end of December. I'm hoping they can get me in sooner. And I got some job interviews. I might be doing something different, something new soon. I don't know, see what God does. Otherwise, in the meantime, I'm doing woodworking and projects at home and enjoying fall and just allowing Jesus to just shine through me through all the ups and downs of life. I'm so blessed. I am so blessed. I've been so blessed in my life. And I just want to help others to, yeah, smile. That's my big thing. My channel's all about just, you know, encouraging, inspiring, and helping people to smile, and just sharing my life, whatever I'm doing. Woodworking, projects, hiking, drones. I'm trying to learn my drone. Oh my goodness. And yeah, I'm just doing different things. I'm going to show you more of my truck camper too. I lowered the bed in there, so it's way better. And it's pretty much all cleaned and ready to use. And I put a mat on the bed and a blanket in there. And I'm going to put some pillows and sleeping bags in there for my wife and I. And put some camping gear in there and some little shelves and lights and hangers and stuff. So I'll do another video on that sometime too. But anyway, I'm going to end this video before it gets too long. And just wanted to show you a couple of new projects I did. 3 new projects in one video. How's that? Anyway, yeah, leave your comments if you have any ideas or suggestions or complaints or anything. Anyway, thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you soon again.